because as he spots one, get the connector. There's not a counter peek from Dennis. I thought surely he would try and do so.
This guy
just absolutely tears them apart.
All right, hello and welcome back, everyone. CEVO GFINITY Pro League action about to continue here on Mirage. This is map 2 in a best of 3 between SK Gaming and VwS Gaming. It is the round of 16. Winner of this will move on to face somebody. I don't even know. I wasn't ready for that. I don't know why I even brought it up.
It's like you went for the dunk and there was no net.
Yeah, I completely missed. They will play Epsilon, some of the members of the former Cringe Gods team, who 2-0'd Torpedo to get to the round of 8. But still, you got to imagine that it's not too hard for SK to make it to the finals here in this bracket.
One is a printer company, right?
No, that's Epson.
Oh, that's what it is.
But, you know, A for effort. I kind of like
how many years that's bugged me for?
Too many? Because if it's more than like a couple days.
3
Oh my god.
years.
I like it though. Yeah, well, who's gonna be the first printing company? When's Xerox gonna sponsor a team?
Xerox.
They
That's
can,
so abrasive.
they can copy all of the strats.
To the exo abrasively.
Kalinka in the window.
Oh.
We've seen him on the pistol rounds a couple times. Come away with some nice multi-kill rounds, but not here. He'll be pushed back. Freeze is going in for the jump straight into the window off the fence. And Kalinka does come away with one, but Madi's able to get in close with the Glock and finish him off. Freeze over the stairs, brings down Dershik before he can cross into the site, but no worries. That wasn't the bomb. Well, still might be a worry. Oh, wait. Dershik's on the CT side. What am I even saying? The bomb's now coming up. It's a Cillian. I'm aware of what's happening now. Here's Madi and Freeze, each coming away with one more frag, and Fender spotted in CT spawn where he started the round. He shall end the round.
Copy strats.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Did you get it?
Yeah. Sorry it took so long. Oh, what a. Okay. The thing is about that strat, right? Like it's like, wow, that strat looked fantastic. It worked so well. But it's so like if whoever's in window, if they have one USB spotting top mid and that one guy gets a headshot, which you can just jump peek it as the first guy out and probably avoid getting hit in the head, then you can get all the way down mid. But it was super. It requires you guys being super explosive and also not giving up that opening kill super early, because then the momentum gets stopped. But SK busting out mid, someone getting into window, someone getting connector, someone getting up cat, and just looking for a kill all different parts of the map works really well. It's a strat that you could just do kind of any time. That's like a strat you could do that you don't really need much coordination for. You just have to be all on the same page. Like everyone be super aggressive. Like as soon as you get to an area, you just explode on it. And that's why it works so well. But yeah, super reliant on just not getting one tap that mid at the beginning.
Unfortunate there for Fender. Thought he might at least get one silenced pistol kill, but not the case as Freeze is jumping around the corner and unable to be killed. So SK Gaming with the 2-0 start on a map that we kind of had them more favored on in the first place. VwS not coming away with a pistol round, and at this point you actually, I mean, based on what we saw in Cash, you got to be getting maybe a bit worried already. I know it's very early. I'm sure chat's already thrown out the GGs, but
I think we should do. It's so late at this point. We should do like Fred's after second pistol. Is that what we used to do?
Yeah, that's what we did. We brought that up for the tri-cast with metas. Oh, all right. Madi was picking up a bunch of money. We got $1,200 at least. Actually, I think he picked up a full 1,800 with that Mac 10. Pimp comes away with one more, and now it's Emink over at the chair. Why don't you have a seat? And Pimp will sit him down.
We got the GGs. This is my favorite after the pistol. But yeah, a couple of full saves out for VwS. You want to have enough money to buy the op. I mean, typically you just have you can force up if you want and just have whoever you want to have the op, not buy. And he just kind of have to take the L, not get head armor or half armor or the deagle or nades or whatever it is second round, just so he can op on the fourth. And now we've got Kalinka coming out with just the the low buy. Wow, hits freeze. Actually, very nice of him to not wide peek that. And Shaq with the double spray down and underpass shuts down the aggression right away.
With the free throws.
Right from that, they know it's a default. They know that it's going to be something to do with top mid control, and that they have basically won the round. They've got all the B guys down too. I mean, Fender could actually just push here, or he could have anyway.
Yeah, and on the CT side, and also based on what we saw, we did see a couple of times where VwS like got the first kill, then it evened up, and they were able to slow it down, clear their heads, and actually group up and execute onto a strat. While they weren't extremely successful while doing that, it showed that they do have a presence of mind to, hopefully not drop rounds when they've got a big man advantage like this, 5-on-3, and it will, looks like, come down to Fender jump spotting there with that Molotov at the white van, but it's Pimp through underpass has found Shaq, who had come away with 2 kills to start the round. Molotov goes out, delaying things a bit more. 45 seconds on the clock as the bomb seems to be making a long retreat. Will it go middle? Will it go spawn? Looks like it's going to go up mid for a split onto the catwalk. Emic is there, and he's actually got a kill. Touchdown onto Freeze. And now they'll smoke it off, buying even more time. So SK Gaming stranded out in mid with really nothing to do, and a head was spotted now, an AK, and Kalinka, the headshot onto Pimp. Madi, 1 versus 4 with the bomb, and he's approaching the murder hole.
That's why they call it the murder hole, Joey.
Exactly.
They had Shaq regress lower underpass there, and so if they wanted to play like the 5v4 or 5v3 like super properly, they could have gotten him out of underpass, right? Put him in the site with Fender at B, but instead I think since he was reaggressing underpass, and he ended up not getting a kill, which is the worst case situation, because a 4-on-3 suddenly so much easier than a 3-on-4 or 3-on-5. They could I think they should have definitely tried to push with him and just converge on upper B if they want to get that info, but he kind of just tried to make a play by himself. Died for it. After also opening up the round though, so can't forget that.
Yeah, so Freeze with
Ooh,
that
good
first
nade.
kill. Now it'll be 5-on-4, and the defense will be pretty thin over there at B with just Fender once again. Jump spotting with that Molotov.
I don't know how people miss that window smoke from the top mid boxes.
It makes no sense.
You don't have to move. You just
It's like
have
actually
to,
unmissable.
yeah. They always I see pros run throwing it.
All right, so this is why I think they run throw it, right? So the one that you just line up and throw does take a while to drop because it goes pretty high with a nice little arc. You know, you got the hang time there of like 3-4 seconds. If you run throw it, you're more likely to miss it, but it does go down a lot faster. I don't know. I think the run throw is dumb though. Still, why add a variable, right? That could cost you around it. It seems pointless. But Kalinka here with the op. He's already got 2. Can he get any more? Let me get those HPs back. Pimp over to Firebox as the fire actually will run out. And what a spray down on Defender. It looks like the last bullet just catching him as Defender tries to retreat. Now it's all on Kalinka. He's got 2. He'll have to get 2 more, but the bomb planted on this backside here of the triple box will allow Pimp to either move back for a post plant at the ramp, and also, is a post plant for that connector more or less. Pimp working around triple box, and Freeze is actually going up. What? That's a vac, straight up.
I know, that was crazy. Yeah, I thought he was gonna win that, but he didn't. That was super close though. Well played in that 1v2. But also really nice in that 2v2 from SK, who threw that perfect flash in a CT for Pimp just to peek out and secure that kill and make it 2v1, get the bomb down. SK surprisingly low here. Cillian only with a Tech 9, but back to mid control. Madi actually going to be working up the A ramp. Oh, makes a jump, takes a step. Has made noise at this point, and they've heard him.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. Was there noise made jumping up on that box in the smoke?
No.
In the previous round?
If you jump on...
If you jump up something, you don't make any noise.
No, you don't make any noise.
But did he maybe make a step once he got up there, or scoped?
No.
Or a shadow, or maybe it's just CSGO things, and like sometimes the smokes are really stupid.
Oh, I see what you're saying. On the single box?
Yeah. What is happening?
I think he just must have seen him. And what? Kalinka actually just came in from the back?
Both people run out of connector and check below window and underpass, and then Kalinka literally just killed 2 people for free. Which is really strange. And, well, might be another round for them, but Magix is maybe making them sweat a little bit. Another running smoke from behind Island. That'll be Magix to throw that. And let me, all right, Kevin's not here. I'll do it myself. We'll spec the last man in the 1 versus 2. That's Magix. He's the one we want to see make these plays and crush the dreams here of VwS Gaming on round 6. Oh, he's got one more. That's 3. And he spotted this man. It's Emic with the deagle. Magix. Whoo, you got 29 seconds. You got the bomb. Don't get 1 deagled. It won't matter with the fadeaway spray. 4K. SK Gaming leading 5-1.
Actually wins those duels. Yeah, and gets the 1v2. That's pretty big. I mean, from Emic's perspective, you take that fight 100% of the time because someone's coming up cat. They have nowhere to go. They have to try to get around bricks as soon as possible, and you have pretty much your only chance to win that 1v1 really quickly. So, not surprised that he took that fight. Magis can just be happy that he didn't get 1v'd, I suppose. But SK bailing themselves out of a very tight situation after I thought, you know, we started talking, and it's because I thought that they were up connector and like basically in the site, and they had a split where they had Maudier ramp, but instead got flanked and pushed out of connector.
Yeah, that was really strange by SK Gaming.
Oh, that was 1v4 for Magis? Well, I didn't even realize they actually got all 4 kills though.
But it was against players with no armor and pistols. I think one of them had picked up a Galil at that point, but even that without armor is not dangerous.
VwS, they say they weren't supposed to lose that round.
Oh, that's true. I mean, they definitely were not supposed to lose that round. They tried to play like containment, right? Like, oh, let's just fight him in middle and not let him out. But in reality, like, just stack a bomb site and all go together at all times, and you can't lose. Maybe he plants the bomb, but you're not losing the round. But that can be hard to do. Got 4 people acting independently. Everyone hungry for blood. 2 people in B. This could actually work out for VwS as long as Emic can get something done. He's not. He is buying some time. That allows Fender to come away with 1 frag, but Pimp, well, some support, but getting more or less the double entry. Actually has 3 kills on the round. 2-on-2, but extremely winnable for VwS. And how do you up someone for 1 damage? What is this game? I'm uninstalling.
You're not gonna uninstall. Ooh, does Madi win this? He's gonna call across on the site. This is really interesting.
Oh, sit in the smoke. Sit in the smoke.
Ones. 14 HP. We'll always see the spam come out. Dershik. Oh, Madi can see the bomb through the corner of that smoke. Dershik's own smoke is costing him here as he's trying to find Madi, but look, he's sniffing him out. And it seems like Madi just found a spot that's just way too good in this situation. And look how aware Dershik is. Oh my goodness.
I love when people die to the bomb. It's so funny. Just like, come on, it's 2016. Can we get some like real explosions and like destruction?
Get to the chopper. I thought that was super aware from Dershik to know that he was going to be on the back of the site pillar there when Madi had to double back without getting spotted.
Yeah, I think he might have regretted throwing that smoke.
Maybe a bit. I mean, that was, you know, it was nice for Madi to like abuse it in that way. Really hard to tell that that could have been done.
Oh, Freeze with the MP7, Pimp with the AK, all just moving out very aggressive. It's actually the CTs, I guess, that are getting aggressive in middle, trying to come away with maybe a quick cheeky frag, but SK shutting it down, having none of it. One more here for Freeze, the backstab onto Kalinka. Will they realize a man just fell off of the balcony as Pimp moves into B, takes out Fender, and it's Dershik. They've got eyes on him. Freeze will take him down. He picks up $1,800 with that MP7. It's 7-1. VwS Gaming, where's the money? It's there. They've got a rifle round on their hands. Kalinka going, it looks like glass cannon. Double op as well. Double glass.
Double glass cannon.
They're double fisting with the ops.
I think you need two hands to hold an op, Helium.
That's true. I don't know, man. There's a graffiti with 1 terrorist with 4 ops.
That's true.
And I haven't gone to the gym. I can akimbo op, right?
New perk.
That'd be sick. So down. Put all that stuff in casual, and I'm so down.
1 scope per eye.
Make sure you wear glasses.
Gunners, of course.
Cillian in the connector. Oh, Shaq is able to stop that and actually will dodge any damage coming off of that nade, so he's still up, but VwS still a man down. The bomb's already been planted as well. 2 members of SK have taken control of CT. Well, now they've taken control as they will Galil down Dershik, who had one of those ops, and both glass cannons have been shattered on this round. Freeze with his op. Getting one through the boards. Woo! Let's go.
That's really good. Off the boards, yeah. Poor Shaq is on the receiving end of these memes.
Yeah, it's too bad.
He's not dishing it right now.
He just needs to knife somebody, and we'll pull out so many NBA Jam memes. We won't even. You'll forget this is Counter-Strike.
That was great, though. SK come out with a double entry on A and are able to take a site that way. Last round, we saw Pimp double entry on B, take the site that way. Round before that, Magis gets a 1v4 versus the Eco. That VwS is supposed to win a series of rounds where VwS failed to trade.
This Kalinka guy.
Oh, that's a nice flash Thunderbolt. I like that.
Yeah, did he bounce it up through the ladder, right?
No, that's the one I throw. He threw it off the wall that's like facing the entrance of the palace instead. The bounce is like closer to ramp.
Okay. Either way, it was really quite effective. You saw those guys were doing the flashbang dance, and they all died. And Magic's with 20 HP. The scout is effectively, actually 2 scouts once more. Effectively ops right now, and Dershik's just going to go in. He's curious. Magic's is right there and waiting, and we'll pick up an op for his troubles. Is low, so I guess he's thinking maybe the op's the best case scenario here for him to try to get some kills. Cause some more damage. You know that money's going to be tight on VwS, so any person you can kill right now will go a long way in making your next rifle round if you're SK a lot easier. Then again, they did lose this one to 2 scouts and 2 FAMAS.
Yeah. You know, SK are rolling on confidence right now, so they're just going to try to continue to apply pressure with aggression, and that only makes the rounds technically easier for VwS to win, but it also puts them more on tilt every time SK win a round, and SK just have so many outs here. They could lose a round and still be able to buy, whereas VwS, even if they win the round but don't keep too many people alive, they're just so broke. I mean, they have no nades left over on 4 players now. They're gonna have to rebuy those, and even just those nades, a grand each on top of the kits that they're gonna buy. That brings their economy down quite a bit. So it's really nice for them that they're able to keep that many guns, but at the same time, it was only 2 FAMASes and a scout, and you know that scout is holding them back a little bit. We can already tell that they really like to have ops be scope heavy in the first place. So having 1 scope in a scout is not the nicest situation to be in.
Kalinka does line up some early damage with it, getting a Cillian to 12, and I think he might have tagged Freeze as well. I'm unsure. Maybe that was an earlier nade he popped. Because what he did was he went through the window, took a quick shot, then ran back up into the connector. And now here's Shaq in connector. He'll bring down Pimp, but a Cillian is there to facilitate the trade. That'll leave it to a 4-on-4. And Cillian was on 12 HP. It's a shame it couldn't have been the other way around, right? A Cillian dying and Pimp getting the kill. But here we go, into B. Will they sniff out a bit of a stack here as Fender gets traded? Another man in the site. Do they expect one more? You can see the bomb out, but they don't actually go to plan for apartments. Emic, not a big problem. He'll turn around and find 2. Stops the bomb, brings down a Cillian. Freeze finds him. Now it's 1 versus 1. Freeze versus Derchik. Don't know. They should know that he's come through the window, I would imagine, on death cam, but actually the way Freeze is playing, it doesn't seem like he does. So Derchik seems like he might have a bit of an advantage.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, he has no reason not to peek this, though. Oh! Actually, that would have been tough for him, I guess, considering his scope to clear that angle that hard. I guess if he didn't come around the far side of the pillar, then he might have had an easier chance, like, actually checking close. But had to be worried about window because of how far back he was. Either way, good play from Dershik, and VwS win another round. They also have enough for everyone to have a better buy than they did last round, except now they're left over with less money. So SK still have ability to put on the pressure right now, and Breeze is actually looking to just go underpass and catch rotators, almost a split from SK. Successfully got into Palace. And looking to throw a smoke. I think this is supposed to land front side if you aim this high. And
Are we looking at Pimp?
on Balk, yeah, on Balk if you throw it lower, yeah, front side.
Yeah, it's just to block off the person in shadow. As Pimp will actually take Shaq off of the balcony. Madi brings down Dershik, and, well, this is a problem, right? VwS were able to get 2 rounds in a row, but SK's money was so good they just kept on buying. Madi was making me nervous. I guess he's not an ambi turner, right? He had to go in and continue turning right. He can't turn left. 9-3.
Wow, just yeah, it's hard when like you see a round like that where SK do something super simple, keep 5 alive, had 2 Tech 9s, and are able to get like every single kill. Wow, they kept 5 alive, and I think Freeze and Asilian weren't able to 5 guns somehow. Actually had to rebuy their guns. I'm not even sure how that's possible. Maybe they just traded that scope. I'm not sure. Oh, make control coming out from SK. A good place to go when you have a huge money advantage. A lot of smokes to burn before you hit a site. Monty gets his kill into Palace. And now VwS has to find a way. Once make control is taken and you as the people on the eco have chosen to not stack mid, then your only option is to converge on mid through other facets. And I think that's the whole reason you have like Madi in a spot like this, just catching people pushing a ramp in Palace, and then everybody else can just focus on the choke points that you really don't want to take fights from with pistols because they're not that useful. And then from there, you just get them, you wither them down, and then you can take either site, whichever one you want.
So, a lot of people picked off at A, right? You had one pushing through A that got picked off. You had a couple more on the site that got killed by SK members who were posted up on the catwalk. That was Freeze with an op. And Pimp will have no problems getting that last kill as they all move in to be together. So playing it pretty passive, fighting on those long angles, waiting for some pushes, and not running into any stacks. SK Gaming survive that anti-eco round perfectly, and now we're getting close to the last round of the half. I mean, second to last round of the half right now. VwS have gone in for a buy. It's not great, and that will pretty much wreck their money because they're only going to get a 3-round bonus if they lose here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the last rifle round if they don't win this for them, which doesn't bode well, right? That could be 12-3, and Freeze will come away with the first kill.
It'd be so dramatic, Helium.
Hey, the fate is in their hands, right? They control their own destiny. They just got to win this round. And even actually, if they do, it won't be that good of a rifle round anyways.
Oof. Also true. And now they lose 2 people at mid, and mid control, and Dershik is back to the spot that he plays most rounds, which isn't a bad spot, but it's really kind of hard to get more than 1 kill after you've been spotted, and people have a split on you, and all his teammates go down as well. And now it's just Fender left alone with a scout, 2 flashes. Honestly, like, he could save, but at the end of the day, he's saving a scout. Does get a kill on Asilian. That would have been a very good kill on Magic. Doesn't find that either. Make control. I feel like VwS. I mean, I guess the hard part for them is that SK can literally go to any site and rely on their teammates to just out-aim VwS in almost every situation. But I feel like you throw, like, Dershik and Mnick. These are the people, and actually, you know, like, they've got pretty good aim across the board, VwS. It seems like they're not getting a lot of kills, and that's probably because SK are doing a little bit of out-positioning them as well. But if you throw 2 of your best aimers out mid and shut down the mid aggression early, and then you know that SK aren't going to run up a ramp, or you have a feeling. Ooh. Oh, Shaq had the opportunity to get 2 kills there, only got 1. Dershik actually does find...
Oh, not again.
2.
Not again.
Not like this.
Another 1v4 potential from Magix here. It's a little scarier, actually, for Magix this time, just because they've got the Scout 5-7, and they've all got armor, so he won't be able to, you know, sort of exploit the aim punch potential. But he does have the bomb, and he does have the sight control. 1 versus 2, he can't really plant it safely, but he might just go for it anyway. And, yeah, it doesn't even fake it. He'll just stick it. Balls of steel here on Magix. Start calling him Magix Man instead of boy.
Oh, he gets hit through the box.
Tagged through the box?
Oh, my goodness.
Twice, I think, and then the 5-7 killed him.
That was super risky for Mnick. He could have just got headshotted for that, but I guess... No, he wouldn't have known that the scout tagged him. I think another could have been played better 2v1, but either way, they do win the round. They do shut down the A hit, but what I was gonna say was if VwS went for early mid control with the CT, sent 2 up mid, was to keep one in the window since SK are only smoking it from top mid, just to spam the smoke or throw nades. They shut down that mid aggression. They go back to A really fast. They know that SK have set up and executed like 20 seconds into the round most of the time, even on that round, for example. So they always had the opportunity to go mid first, and I think they would have found a lot more rounds that way. Instead, every time SK were able to take mid, they were able to win, and it was from killing people in connector. You know, the extremities are the choke points at mid, and not actually out in the middle of mid.
Yeah, but say we never ever saw them actually like put a guy in the window as support and push 2 up middle. It was always, you know, 1 peeking out window, 1 cat, 1 connector, like any combination of those basically. And we're ready to go back into the second half. Pistol, Launders? The second half pistol prediction? You said we were going to go for it?
It's after the pistol, though, isn't it?
Oh, it's after the pistol. What do we do if it's a 15-0 at that point? We can't predict after the pistol if it's ended.
Oh my god.
That'll be an exception. All right, well, end of the pistol round here. Let's make sure we get back on the robot director. As Kalinka leading the charge into B. There are 2 members here. Do they have any utility? I'm not actually sure who's there. Magix will fall off, and Magix will fall down. He's dead, but rotation's coming in quick. Freeze is going underpass, and Asilian up here on the catwalk. He's come away with 1 kill already. Why not? Just lining it up off the wall. Takes a shot, and it lands on Defender. Now Asilian, his presence is felt. They look like they are aware that Freeze has made it into apartments, and Kalinka is super low on 18 HP. He needs to maybe try to come away with another kill nope, can't do it. Like, there was a distraction there for a bit, so I thought maybe he can peek and find one more, but everyone just gets cleaned up so easily there by SK. So 12-4, and now Launders. What's it going to be?
It's hard to quantify the coordination of SK, but it seems like they just have it. I feel like it's not something you go over to where you, well, it hopefully is something that you go over what you clear on retakes and how you do it together, but it seems like they're consistently just destroying on these retakes no matter what. If VwS get the bomb down, I wonder if it's VwS have a bad after plan or if SK just are, you know, outclassing them in that perspective. But I think from oh wow, VwS actually didn't force up this round, so I think that actually counts. I'm gonna say that counts against them.
In what sense? And their
I feel
post
like they would
pistol.
really want to force. Ooh, or Dirty.
Well, maybe it won't matter. Dershik wrecking him, but then the Pro 90 comes in from Connector, and that'll ruin the fun.
Yeah, I think it's fair to still give their prediction considering that round was there's no way they were gonna win. But yeah, I'm gonna go with a nice 16-4.
I'll go. Oh, let's see. It actually makes more sense to say 16-6 because if SK lose.
Oh, they didn't force because they got the plan.
Because they planted.
Such,
God, what a
I'm a
NA
goof.
caster, NA color commentary.
Oh my goodness. Sally Giggle Fish.
What's Shroud still doing on a team? He can't even add up some numbers going into the second round. This Kalinka will find a kill actually onto Asilian, and this buy is actually not great from SK Gaming. I'll say 16-6. I was gonna say that before these kills came in, but the kills came in first. You just gotta trust me.
That's fine. I literally.
Because I wanted to say 16-5, but I'm like, wait, if SK lose a round, their money's not good, so they'll be broke. So VwS probably get one more before SK wins again. So that's why I say 16-6. That will change depending on what SK Gaming is gonna do. Will they actually just keep forcing up? They got the lead. They're the overdogs. Is that a thing? I don't know.
No,
They're not the underdogs.
Look at this though. VwS just circumventing SK's attention and getting right to B. Nobody in B from SK. They actually rotated out to stack A, so that was just very nice. They just did it so quickly that you didn't have that situation where the CTs are going to stack the other site for a moment and then getting suspicious that they've been had. Instead, VwS had got out at that perfect moment, and it just goes to show you how far a little bit of decisiveness can go for you. So I think that was a round that makes me regret saying 16-4 because it was really nice, well played by them. low utility, A would have been much harder, and they were grouped at B, and they collected themselves really quickly. And we did see that decisiveness somewhat on Cash. It was mostly just about the mid to late round when they had the bomb down. They had the most problems. But picking a site and deciding where to go, I think they're pretty good at some of the time. That is.
Yeah. I've noticed that I would like to see VwS using some more utility sometimes. I can remember a couple rounds on Cash. But then again, they are the team that has been losing the majority of the rounds, so the utility has also been harder to come by. So it's kind of hard to say exactly why. But we have noted, on a couple rounds, there is some crazy good aim here on VwS, and it's certainly the nade usage that's going to separate teams. And, of course, coordination and, ability for retakes. And we've seen SK pull out some really nice retakes.
Positioning, game sense, communication, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Just rattle off the list.
All the intangibles.
All the caster excuses, things we can't account for. Like, that must have been communication.
Hey, I mean, I don't know. I think it's true most of the time.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Actually.
Oh, man. Talk about utility. Look at all those smokes and Molotovs going into the market.
The retake on B, extremely difficult. Look at how everyone's positioned on VwS. Oh, we have Mnet coming late through apps. And SK not in great positions to actually try to perform this retake, so are just going to fall off 4v4, and they pick the right site, win the round after getting their entry, and they don't even have to get into a situation where they have to retake because they got in so cleanly. So
fresh and so clean.
So fresh and so clean.
So SK Gaming, they saved, what, 3 rounds? Or, sorry, 3 guns, I mean.
Oh my god.
Back on round 18.
Wait. Oh my god. VwS just lost 2 players to the ball.
That's a rip.
Nelly giggle.
So, only 3 people have died in the last 2 rounds for SK Gaming, which means rifle round full utility, defuse kits, and even an op here on freeze. It was 21 and 8, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's farming. Oh.
And the money build up on VwS, who said 2 went down to the bomb. It actually hasn't built up all that much. Menk has a bit, as Kalinka will bring down Madi through a smoke, but I think had eyes on him before it bloomed, and then freeze to get it right back on the other side of the map. Headshot over onto, I assume that's you with the frowny face?
Yeah.
It's like, who got into
I was trying to hit
TV?
0. I think I need a deathmatch more.
Oh, it's not a frowny face. That's just the colon from... Yeah, okay, gotcha. You managed to hit Y first, and then...
I respect my boy Helium.
Rotating through CT right now, but they might actually be getting juked because we can see the bomb and 2 others setting up for a little bit of a split onto the A site, and we've got Shaq
Look at this.
taking some time over in the B halls.
SK are like, oh, this should be so obvious. Shaq just trying to sell.
He's a salesman.
Fake. This is a Launders fake. It gets shut down, but A site completely open.
They gotta
I thought
go!
it rotates again. They do have to go.
I mean, obviously they have
like,
all day, but they don't know this. Like, you throw a fake, whether it works or not, you gotta go on the other site at this point.
Yeah, I mean, they just don't want like that one person to be in that one spot, get 2 kills, and then shut them down. But yeah, what they did was so nice at B was they went really quickly. So they didn't end up getting the bomb down, 3v3 after plant. They got SK to just move completely out of the site. Oh my gosh.
Another opportunity to look at the SK Gaming retakes. They have got a kit and a nade. Will it be enough? A kill comes out. That'll be 2-on-2. Kalinka, op shot rings out, but no kill from it. There he'll get one onto Pimp. Now 1 versus 1. Both these guys are low. 1 shot from either gun, and Magix is going to try to go up, and he'll just spam him down, expecting him to be on the right side, looking for that kit, but he can't find it, so he'll have to run away. And is he even far enough? 1 HP!
Can we get a 1?
Whoa. Yeah, like, what was that?
Magic Mike. That's what that was. Wow. Just completely evacuated A. Allowed the bomb to go down. How are VwS throwing them through a loop right now?
Yeah, this is crazy.
I'm very surprised.
I would like to give a shout out to CSGO and more. I pissed myself in school to finish watching this.
Is that someone's name?
That's dedication.
Someone say that.
Yeah, peed their pants in school to be able to watch this. Taking that iPad to the bathroom to watch Counter-Strike. or iPhone or Samsung S7 Edge. Insert product here. Magic's again. He's going to go out for more. Almost finds 2 for 1. Fender takes him down, but Pimp is here. Both were spotted. Looks like that bomb is down. Oh, no, it wasn't on the couch. That would have made a better story. But it's Madi left in a 1 versus 2. That was their chance to win at SK Gaming over there in the B halls.
Madi P250, just hoping that VwS double or second guess themselves and come back to A. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. However, I guess they could just run underpass if they wanted to, but I don't know why they would. Being so close to the site, 2v1.
Yeah, Madi just hoping they're gonna walk up, but
Take us through
it's
this,
not gonna
Joey.
happen.
Bring the hype.
Get us through this? All right. We got to whisper because they're walking right now. VwS clearing all the corners here in the B site. Not finding anything yet. Madi's still sitting tight on A. Bomb will go down. He'll know it's not A. He's guessed wrong. He will make his rotation now through the connector. Most likely going to post up for exits or try to get back up in those B halls, buy that love seat, and pick up one of those guns. There's an op and some AKs down. I don't think VwS took the time to throw them out of the level. I'm not even sure if you can, but you actually might be able to throw them out that one window. I don't think they shoot out, though. We're going to go on an adventure. All right.
On B, the window outside. to the
So
right?
if you go into where the bar stools are, where Madi is right now, if you look over to the right, and there's the bins, can you throw guns through those? I don't know.
I don't.
Probably not.
Actually,
Like
you
maybe
might be
over
able
the
to.
top?
You might be able to. That's a good
Is
question.
that new meta?
Oh, that AK almost went right through the window.
Then we would have found out right there. Like, oh, it's
That would
through
have
the
been
window.
amazing. It's too. Oh, I think it's the issue is that the bars. I feel like there's no actual box there. Like you could.
I mean, who really knows with the way that these maps were made, right?
Yeah, because there's lots of areas where you can just throw guns out of. I feel like they're just.
Like, what's the new map in the operation? You can just throw guns through the floor in one spot. I think it's the one
You
that
can
starts
throw
with an M.
a smoke can fall into the ground of Goose.
Yeah,
on
on Dust
Dust
2. I saw that recently, too.
Oh.
It's pretty sad. Sad day.
I don't know how that happens.
That Dust 2, you know, the one true map didn't have any problems, but
The one pure map.
go figure.
The beauty of the sandbox.
As Dershik is waiting for a push, and they're taking their time here. VwS, what is that, 4 rounds now in a row, actually. All bomb plants coming out, and actually making this slightly competitive now. Someone's saying
Alright.
you can fall through the map on overpass. Is that true?
No way. He just said that in all caps to get attention.
Well, he got the attention. Savory lobster. I'm actually
don't
allergic to
believe-
lobster. Savory or not.
Oh, Freeze pushing into the site to help his teammates out. He's just going to take a shot and fall off. The connector
Wow.
split comes up, and he gets a no-scope. Will he get another no?
Auto director
Kalinka
is failing so hard right now.
won't let him breathe. Monty to get a headshot. 2v2 now. Both a ramp, Fender and Dershik. As Magix and Pimp are retaking from connector. They can't actually see the cross of sight from here.
I don't know if they need to. I mean, bomb goes down. Who really cares? Look how low these guys are. The HP advantage was always in favor of SK, and they were holding down.
They're
Well,
holding their perfect
they crossed to
angles
any
there.
post plants, right? Like you said, they didn't really have the cross onto the first part of the site, but didn't matter. As VwS challenged and got sat down.
Check Reddit, Savory Lobster.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yelled at us.
I guess I will have to check.
No, that's not a good
Reddit.
enough reason.
No? I mean, I'm going to go there
I don't
anyway,
think he's
so
being specific enough right now.
I
For
don't
me
know if
to
he is
actually.
either. What, this Kalinka, man. Going out middle. 1D gun to Freeze, who I assume has an op in that case. He is dead. Nade goes in, blows up the bar stools as well as Dershik, down to 58 HP. VwS are setting up for a delay explode onto the B bomb site, and there they go, straight through the smoke, starting to charge in. Magix has spotted them, Molotov bouncing up. That'll be a little too late, or it won't. There's actually some traffic. They don't jump through the window perfectly, and they're burning up. Pimp finds 2. Look at Magix, 1 kill, 3 assists. He certainly did his work, and that is just an eco round for VwS, but it's cleaned up. SK Gaming not even breaking a sweat.
Yeah, not at all. VWS again had another couple of good rounds. Pepper in a couple of lost pistols. They lost both pistols, right? And then, did they lose both pistols? Yes, they did. And then, on top of that, yeah, no, I actually won. I mean, they won 4 rifle rounds in a row. They just haven't kept it up. I mean, when they're able to get the opening pick, they're able to do a lot with it. But apart from that, they aren't able to win rounds. It seems, which is understandable. I mean, first kills and round wins go hand in hand at a high level. Ooh, I just learned the mauling from
Dang.
boxes.
Cillian thought he was maybe covered by the smoke, but wasn't. Kalinka's able to find an angle on him as he's moving up the catwalk. So first kill of the round. Will it correspond with the victory for VwS? Magic's boy actually not taking any damage there, waiting on the couch for Emmink. And here's Shaq getting that man advantage back for VwS. 4-on-3 now as Dershik goes into the window. Will he be able to cross? Does actually get one shot onto Pimp. And Pimp's just going to cross, expecting this to be an A-focused attack. But actually, look where the bomb is down. And Dershik fights that. This man is insane.
I like that. I like that a lot. I mean, he was in a precarious spot. He could get pressured from two different angles. He spotted one person. He's like, I like this angle. And we take it, and Kalinka also finds a kill. And there we go. A first kill. Translate. There's no way Magic Boys win this, okay? There's no way he's going to win this. Why does he... Oh, he has 4 kills?
Say it,
Oh my
Launders.
God.
Say
He
it.
just got a
Say it.
double. There's no way. Is he going to win a 1v4 on the rifle?
You're not going to say on for the ace?
And he's on for the ace.
There you go. Yeah, so...
I mean, I think this only favors Magic's that he's got a flash and half health where... Oh, Drishik actually picks up the AK. Good for him. And no. Oh, shuts down the dream. The dream was real.
Yeah, the dream got shut down real quick.
Ace 1v4 for the win. That'd be a clipper and a half. Holy smokes.
Is this video gonna have... Oh, wait, no, I'm muted Chrome anyway. I've got the post of falling through overpass. It's a 10-second video. Going through short drain. Going through short drain. Oh! Yeah, that's... Well... Yeah, that was certainly strange.
No way. Can you actually fall through your model through
It didn't
overpass?
get stuck. But
Okay.
I can link it.
Can you
I'll link
hide
it to
there?
you. I'll link it to you.
Link it in chat.
Link it in... Oh, yeah, I can actually link it, and it's a safe link. That makes more sense. Just kidding, it's a virus. All your skins are mine. Here's
apologies,
Dershik
Lobster.
bringing down Magic's once more. Closes out the last round of the 1v1, denies the ace, and here with the op, brings down Magic again, and that evens it up into a 4-on-4 as SK Gaming. Actually, I mean, they've got the rifles, but no one has any armor. Pip having bought a scout, I guess, as the others go for upgraded pistols, and Madi having come away with an AK from Kalinka.
Control again is taken by VwS. Has been very crucial for their success. Getting boosted up into window. Interesting. That is going to be really rough. Shaq actually gets a kill, but is traded immediately by Freeze. Now it's a 3v3. The A split is on Madi to take all of the pressure here on the site, but gets neutralized immediately. And now Freeze up connector, looking to take a duel. Does find one and wins it. 2v2.
So bomb to go down, now Pimp and Freeze. I think Freeze, let's check the money real quick in a position where he probably wants to save. Honestly, Pimp might want to take the scout and save it as well. All right, actually, he's posted up for exits and connector, so that won't be as bad. Freeze is making his way through spawn and now over to a ramp. So certainly set up for exits. No kits, so I don't know if they'll continue to go for it. If Pimp kills someone right away, though, if he wins that battle, maybe they do. And they've seen the trajectory of that nade. Now Freeze with the chance. Gets the man in jungle. Does he have time for the bomb? He gets on with 10 seconds, and that should be the game. Wow, wasn't thinking any chance for the retake, but Pimp distracts them enough, and Freeze moves in and finishes them off. 4K on the round for him, and a defuse. 16-9 in a 2-0 victory here for SK Gaming over VwS Gaming.
Nice try. We got an NT in the chat for VwS. It wasn't bad. I think people were berating both SK for like not stomping them the second map, and then also VwS for apparently playing like silvers. But neither of those statements were true. I think there was a lot of good to be said. A lot of good to be said about VwS and some of the rounds they won. they're able to get SK to rotate completely out of their out of the sites that they made assumptions that VwS were going to go to. And then we also had SK with just amazing retakes, superior coordination, and noteworthy half on Mirage for sure.
All right, so that is SK Gaming and VwS Gaming in the books with the 2-0. SK will move on to face Epsilon. Up next, though, today we do have one more match. Let me get that up on the screen for everybody. That will be Team Dignitas versus Den DD. I mean, likely another 2-0, but Den DD are certainly no scrubs, so they could be. It should be a competitive 2-0, I think. I don't know. It could be actually very similar to what's gone down here, as VwS were kind of surprising, right? Like, we were definitely expecting a lot less from them, but overall, like, definitely some positive things to note about that team. Some sick individual skill for sure. Maybe just a little more communication, coordination. They were a little bit readable on a cache, which I think was a big problem for their T side, but on Mirage overall, they seemed a lot more comfortable. Actually got the majority of the rounds coming from the T side. And with that, we'll throw it to a break one more time before we head off, though. This is CEVO GFINITY Pro League Season 9 with the finals in London. So make sure to follow both CEVO and GFINITY on Twitter. You can get us as well. I'm Helium at Heliumbrella and Launders here at Soar Launders. We'll be back after, actually, what time does that start? This could be a while. This could be a long break. We'll be back in like an hour, I think, for Dignitas versus Den DD. So go get a snack. Go watch some more Counter-Strike. Decide how many skins you want to lose on your next bet, and have a good time. We'll see you at 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central European Time.